Hey, soldier over there, I want you to know that somebody cares. And even though you're all alone and so far from home.
And so it began for Bernie Malloy. As the nation began arming for World War II, his acceptance into the Flying Cadet program got him a reprieve from the draft board and separation from the Michigan National Guard.
I had experienced in the National Guard, and I didn't want to go in the war with the National Guard. And the Air Corps gave me an opportunity to select my own service.
Request fire support. We have target at 119er, Baker 15, pillbox with heavy machine gun, fire at will.
Our code is strictly developed by us. The first group, there was 29.
So there was 29 people selected out of 600 people that applied. And these first 29 Navajos, there were 30 of them. One goofed off that didn't show up. And I guess he got lost. He might have been the first draft dodger also.
A language that has never been broken, and until 1968 was still considered of such value to the United States government that it was not declassified until 1968.
Because if a code talker gets killed, that's all right. He goes with the code. But if he is captured, is another matter. That is the way our enemy is going to learn the nucleus of the code.
Could you put a nice seat on my bike? And please put my son's dog tags.
And I thought it'd be nice to put his face in there so that he'd always be riding with his dad.
He'll always be there in spirit.
My niece was a Marine, and she went into the first strike in Iraq. Her and her husband, he went to Afghanistan, and it was an idea actually my mom had, to be something unique in the area and, give tribute to the veterans and put up some signs and ask the customers to bring in their family members who were veterans. And it just kind of started out with a few, and they were all over the walls, and it's just a nice way to do it.
How come you get Japanese last name, but you don't look Japanese? My mother stay half Hawaiian Filipino.
Westdale, half Japanese, fought in the 442nd Regiment, a unit of Asian Americans who, despite harassment and prejudice, fought for their country.
Even General Eisenhower, it was stated that he didn't want it, and didn't want our regimental combat team. But and Mark Clark of Italy, General Mark Clark of Italy, says, I'll take them. And so General Marshall said, let me know how they do. And being the most decorated unit in the United States Army history, and also the way we were treated, even though we were fighting for America, of course. We're Americans, same as anybody else, but they didn't think we were.
Really something, I feel real honored. I'm really the last World War II veteran in the area. I was at our division, 2nd Division, went in D+1, and we went into Belgium, back into France, then Germany, and I was wounded in Germany. I was in a hospital in Paris.
To see the beautiful thing. I never seen anything like that. They took pictures of me with all burnt stars on that wall.
Did you find yours?
That was real nice. I never thought anything like that would happen to me. But I'm glad of that now, and I'm proud to be there to see it and face it.
Every hand I shake that's of a veteran, I get very emotional. And I've always been so proud of our military people, but being here, it hits your heartstrings, because you know they were there fighting for our freedom. I can be here today because of these guys.
A lot of the World War II vets, when they put their memorial up in D.C., they said, "Why now? Holy cow, we're old people, you know." And it came a long way after Vietnam and Korea had their memorials, and it's just, you know, it's the way that works in America. Gonna do another one. I got to keep going and finish up my miles and finish up my mission. It's my own personal memorial to the Vietnam War, is to finish this 58,292 miles.
Your dad was also a vet in World War II?
Yeah, World War II, flew the B-17s. He was a gunner down in the belly of a B-17. He survived 35 missions, and just surviving that many missions, you know, made him a hero. And I was just serving my country, doing what I had to do to stay alive, you know, which is the way a lot of them humble little characters were. We'll never forget our friends, our brothers and sisters who made the ultimate sacrifice. And freedom is not free. The price of freedom is written on the wall. Those are heroes. Those are the heroes that we have to remember.
Remember that freedom is a gift, and we all must make our stand. It is the cost of freedom for lives to be laid down. They weren't heading for no glory land when they hit that battle